Good afternoon. We all know that recycling isn't really working as expected, right? But have we ever stopped to ask why? Traditionally, plastics recycling, or plastic packaging rather, has been designed for functionality, for ergonomics, marketing, supply chain, cost. Recycling takes a backseat when it comes to plastic packaging design. And it's not a wonder that poor design leads to low recycling yields and not optimal recycling outcomes. Take a beverage bottle as an example. Did you know that the label on the bottle, if not removed during the recycling process, can render a perfectly recyclable bottle not recyclable? Everything from the inks on the label to the label film type and also the size of the labels matter. So what are brands supposed to do? Does Fairlife, our brand partner, which is the Coca-Cola brand for this 100 plus program, or Palmolive, to completely change their current existing supply chain, their current label partners, their current bottling operations? That's not really practical. Magnomer exists to bridge this gap between current packaging design and what is needed for recycling. And we do that via functional coatings, specifically magnetizable and optically detectable features that enable better recycling outcomes. Let me explain you how we do this. Our coatings are a drop-in feature into existing label printing. We can print on any flexible packaging, such as a label, alongside other colors. We often can replace an existing color, making this a cost-neutral solution. Our labels, our coatings can be transparent so that they do not impact packaging aesthetics. Because we do not change the film type, bottling operations do not really see an impact, ergo no impact to manufacturing. However, when it comes to recyclability, the magnetization and the optical detection that we have now delivered onto the label because of our coating means that we have better recycling outcomes. A bottle, actually, when it goes to the recycling center, first sees an optical sorter such as this one. The label can hinder the detection of the bottle type. Magnomer's coatings are NIR transparent and NIR detectable, meaning more than 95% of the bottles get accurately sorted. The testing that we did with Fairlife showed that this was a significant improvement over status quo. The bottles, once passing this crucial recycling or sorting process, then is ground into flake. It is in this flake form where the label is a contaminant, and an inability to remove the label leads to low quality recycled plastic. The magnetization that we have delivered onto the label because of our coating means that recyclers can use existing magnets such as this one to now remove more than 98% of the label. Again, these are commercial tests that we have done with brands in commercial recycling plants, showing that existing magnets can allow the labels to be removed, leading to a higher quality rPET yield. And importantly, now because the label itself is removed, the label can be recycled back into a non-bottle grade. With Fairlife and with Palmolive, we have now demonstrated the technology that we can impart sortability and allow recyclability features via magnetization without any impact to manufacturing, delivering a fully recyclable package design, and yes, without impact to cost, because we can, again, as I said, often replace inks on the label. If you are a brand and are wondering, well, how do I get this technology on my package? We as coating suppliers work with some of the largest label printers in the world. And these folks can deliver labels printed with our coatings to you, the brand, without any changes to the overall packaging design. And many brands have taken advantages of our qualified print partners to either test or scale our coating technology on their labels. And as a part of this 100 plus program, we have been testing with Colgate Palmolive with pilots still underway and have already successfully demonstrated with Fairlife with plans to scale in 2026. Now, I want to end where I began. Take a look at that beverage bottle or the pack of snack that you're probably going to have at this coffee break. Can you identify the design flaw in that packaging snack or that bottle? See, if you are like me, you can't but help identify design flaws. And once you start seeing these design flaws, let me tell you, it is very hard to unsee them. But when you start seeing these design flaws, you can't also help ask the question, well, can we fix this design flaw? Yes, we can. Consider that thought to be an open invitation to come talk to us and see how we can change the future of plastics recycling together. Thank you.